Financial disasters don't always happen in an instant. Most of the time they start quietly, with one decision, one habit, one moment that seems harmless, until it destroys everything. Around the world, millions have fallen into financial traps so catastrophic that their lives were never the same again. These are the worst financial death traps ever, and how anyone can avoid them. The first trap for so many people begins with something small. A credit card swipe, a quick loan, a buy now, pay later purchase. It feels innocent. But like a speeding car on a narrow road, the danger builds fast. You don't see the crash coming until the interest piles up, higher and higher, often exceeding the amount you originally borrowed. Suddenly, your monthly payments grow, late fees stack on top. The debt becomes a fire that spreads, consuming everything in its path. Countless people have spent years, even decades, paying only to find the balance barely moves. Their wages get swallowed whole, their savings vanish. Some lose their homes, their marriages, and their mental stability. Just like a slow-motion collision, the debt doesn't kill instantly, it crushes them over time. The only way out is to understand the truth early. If your interest is growing faster than your income, you are trapped. The only escape is to stop borrowing immediately and attack the balance with everything you have. The second trap is a silent financial killer: lifestyle inflation. This one doesn't look dangerous at all, at least not at first. You get a raise or a promotion and you instantly upgrade your life. A better car, a nicer apartment, daily takeout instead of home-cooked meals. It feels like success, like you've finally made it. But in reality, you're just climbing higher up a cliff without a safety rope. The moment your income drops even slightly, your entire lifestyle collapses. Many who once lived comfortably suddenly find themselves drowning in bills they used to handle with ease. There was no accident, no sudden disaster. It was just the slow, steady tightening of a financial noose they tied themselves. The only escape is to keep your lifestyle the same even as your income rises. Use that extra money to build a financial cushion, not a fancier cage. The third trap is one of the most painful: investing in things you don't understand. Every single year, thousands of people lose everything because of this one mistake. They get lured into crypto schemes, guaranteed trading systems, fake gurus on social media, or complex Ponzi programs disguised as exciting business opportunities. Some people put in their last savings, their entire life's work, believing it would multiply. Instead, it vanishes overnight. For many, it wasn't just money they lost. It was their trust, their stability, and years of effort, all gone in a flash. This is one of the most devastating financial deaths: watching your future burn because you trusted the wrong person or the wrong promise. The only prevention is a simple rule: never invest a single dollar in anything you cannot explain clearly to a 13-year-old. If you can't explain it, you don't understand it, and you shouldn't be near it. Next, we have the trap of having no emergency fund. This is how one single unexpected event can end everything. A medical bill, a sudden job loss, a broken down car, a family emergency. For people without any savings, these moments hit like a high-speed crash. It's sudden, it's violent, and it feels completely unavoidable. One emergency can throw an entire life into chaos. Rent becomes impossible to pay. Debt starts piling up from new loans taken just to survive. The stress becomes unbearable. This happens every day, all around us. And it's not because people were irresponsible, but often because nobody ever taught them the critical importance of a safety cushion. The solution is simple but incredibly powerful. Save 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. That one fund can turn a potential life-ruining crisis into nothing more than a temporary inconvenience. It's the difference between a catastrophe and a problem you can solve. The fifth trap is simply living with no financial plan. So many people drive their financial lives the same way someone would drive a car blindfolded, just hoping, guessing, and reacting to whatever comes their way. There's no budget, no goals, no direction, and that's exactly how people crash financially. They never truly know where their money is going. They don't track their spending. They don't calculate their risks. They just move forward blindly, until an unexpected turn sends them right over the edge. A financial plan doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't require a finance degree. It just needs to exist. A simple roadmap, a basic budget, a savings goal is often enough to prevent most financial disasters before they ever begin. Trap number 6 is ignoring your obligations. Some financial deaths happen slowly, but this one can hit instantly. Unpaid taxes, overdue bills, mounting penalties, these things can destroy a person's finances faster than almost anything else. A small, forgotten mistake turns into a large, intimidating balance. That large balance turns into government pressure. And government pressure never ever goes away. So many people have lost their businesses, their savings, and even their homes simply because they ignored a problem that felt too stressful to deal with. The lesson here is crucial. You must face your financial problems the moment they appear. They are always cheaper and easier to solve on day one than they are on year 3. Don't let fear paralyze you. And finally, the 7th trap, which is perhaps the saddest of all. Trusting family or friends with money without any protection. The downfall happens when people trust too much. They loan money to a loved one who promises to pay it back. They start a business with a close friend on a handshake. They consign a loan just to help out, and then everything collapses, the relationship breaks, the money never returns, and they are left with deep financial and emotional scars. So many people end up paying off debts that were never even theirs. Not because they were foolish, but because they believed in someone who wasn't ready for that responsibility. The protection is simple, even if it feels awkward. Use contracts. Set clear expectations, and most importantly, never risk money you cannot afford to lose completely. Financial death isn't always a dramatic, sudden event. Sometimes it's slow, silent, and invisible until it's far too late. But every single one of these traps has something in common. They can all be avoided with awareness and preparation. It's about making conscious choices today to protect your tomorrow. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos to help you build a stronger financial future. And let me know in the comments what other financial topics you'd like to see covered next. Thanks for watching.